Morning YouTubers. Lovely day in London at the moment, so we're expecting a lot of rain later. A piece of aquafine Data Rowney cheapo, £140. I bought a 50 sheet block of that for £12.20. It's good paper for the price. It's just a little bit heavier than the usual Fabriano I use, which I know I'm very familiar with, but I've been using this for sketching things, practicing figures, doodling. That was a doodle, I just put the figures in, and this one, it's got a few unlikes, but I don't know why, because I was practicing figures and I thought I'd put in just this quick Venice type of background as a support for the figures. So I've been really practicing figures, so I would recommend that you do the same, because if you don't, your landscapes like mine will for a long time look rather barren, as if they needed more than just a sketchy figure, but something with a bit of flesh on the bones. I'm trying. Right, okay, little plug for you for Patreon, the channel that a number of us are on now. I did this one yesterday on Patreon, so if you want to see that and 16 others exclusive to Patreon, price of a cup of Starbucks coffee, there you are, and you get 17 of my videos. So I'm going to do something similar to that, so just to get me sorted out again, sorry about the jerkiness, get you as large as possible. Right, the Patreon side gives you, the viewer, an opportunity to make a small contribution to all the videos you've had for free. I mean, I did it because it was free, I didn't do it for money, but over the years it's quite an expensive hobby. When you look around my studio and see all the brushes and the pads and paints and easels that I've got now, and you can't resist spending money on art materials. It's one of those things, buy it even if you don't want it. My latest acquisition is this number 5 rigger, Winsor & Newton Kolinsky Sable. Beautiful little brush, £13 that was. Right, okay, so colours: yellow, raw sienna, alizarin crimson, light red, ultramarine, burnt umber, paints crayon, burnt sienna. So the Ron Ranson 2-inch hake. So I'll give it a bit of a wet. Okay, while that's damp, we'll put in some raw sienna, a little bit of yellow in that, so a bit stronger. I want to put some water in the foreground, so I'll just get the reflection of that in there as we go. I should have cut a board for that, because that's going to, well, let's just put a bit of masking tape over the bottom. Just to hold those corners down. Okay, that'll do. Right, so a bit of sky, so we can have a little bit of blue in there. You need plenty of cloth for when you're doing wet in wet. Let's just bit of light red and ultramarine. This all dries much lighter. I like doing my skies like this. It's a bit streaky, but I'm not a lover of lifting out with tissue paper. It does tend to be a bit overdone. but if it works for you, then that's fine. Whatever works. So I'm going to try that. And then we'll put in some background. Nice bit of blue and okay, now we'll add other bits of colour to that. Let's put in some darker. Just putting in some, I'll put a bit of a peach in there, I think. Now I seem to be going up here again. I like going in with the paint straight away. I'm not a great one for drawing it out first. You can, I mean I do, but much easier to hit the paper Right, I want some more blue, but it's quite light, or lighter, just to, that will, I'm not going to take these fields up too high, he says. Taking them up too high. Just got a clump of hairs at the end of this brush that keeps separating now, maybe because of the way I coverage it. Right, just a little bit of detail in that, but I want to get some right, okay, we can put a little bit of just getting in some reflection quite close to the shore over there. I called the painting that I did yesterday Low Tide because it is a low tide, but whether this ends up the same, I tend to follow the brush. So make it up as you go along. Right, let's just get a little bit of reflection of that there. And a darker blue there. Okay, so there we are, we've got a basic landscape now. I'm going to do a bit of dry brush on the foreground. I'm going to just yeah, blue, red, right. Okay, now we can start putting in some nice, well, nice, that's my opinion. Get some this is all sort of salt marsh. Just an impression. I'm not trying to get any portrait or reality into this. I just want to create an effect. Okay. Now if I remember, put a figure in. Not sure where. Might have to lift out. Get some darker green. Now these paints are lovely and soft because they've been kept in my Stay Wet palette with some wet tissue. Okay, I'm going to do the similar stuff the other side. I'm not copying the one I did yesterday, but I'm heavily influenced by it. Move that down a bit. I've added a little bit of alizarin crimson to that mix there. Okay, that's the basis of it. Right, now I'm going to put a bit of a heavier tree over that side, I think. So plenty of blue, plenty of burnt umber, a touch of water, not a lot. This clump of trees, shrubby trees. Get a nice dark with the Payne's grey and put some nice neat yellow on there. Bit of cyan as well. Don't usually paint with neat paint, but why not? Okay, let's get some of that dark back in here. Right, bit of shadow in here. Reflection. Okay, now we need some boats in there. Let's just a Payne's grey with that, I think. Alright, just to put a little bit of reflection under there. Right, now what we got there, just give that a bit of a dry. So mute your sound. I'm going to just lift out some masks on there. So clean piece of tissue, a very damp brush, carefully we'll Now you know by now that I'm not a boaty person, I'm a landlubber, city dweller. But boats, water without boats, well, no water, is it? Let's put some in here. Some buildings. Right, okay, that'll do. Another one over here. Okay, so just some detail on there. Yeah, I've probably overdone that, haven't I? But never mind. Oops. Okay, I'm going to let that go, I'm going to put it figures in. I'll put a couple of birds in though, with my little rigger. So then we can honestly say that we've painted it with one brush, the largest brush possible. Okay, well, if I can find a mount for it. Sorry, I've got to have a swig of my tea. Right. Yeah, that'll do. I've just done an acrylic of Ashdown Forest, but that is on Patreon. Okay, so there we are, we've got one for a Saturday morning. Let's just get you down there. I'll never get this right, say that every time, but hey. Okay, so there we have a low tide salt marsh impression. Could be an early morning one with so much in silhouette against the light. I suppose I could just etch out a bit of lovely. Right, okay, so there we are. Hope you enjoyed that. Thanks for watching. See you soon. Bye bye.